Hey, what's up, guys? It is your good friend Matt. We're back again here today at the only place that we always can be. And as you already know, that is Matt's Wrestling Collectibles right here on YouTube. Today, guys, we are back again with another new figure pickups. It is episode 77, and we are going to jump right into this one. It has been amazing to do 76 prior episodes, as I always say. If you guys have been with me for all of them, I appreciate it so much. If today is your first time here, then I hope you do enjoy this, as we do this very often. But today we're going to jump right into it. We are on a little bit of a kick and a roll today with AEW. And as I say all the time, I really don't buy too many AEW figures. Occasionally, I try to get the guys that are coming out or the females that are coming out, and if it's like their first figure, or if it might be a kind of like a first time for them in AEW, maybe they've had a figure somewhere else. But some of these, if not, I think maybe all of them, I have figures of somewhere else. But this is, just some stuff that I wanted to get into the collection and add. So, without further ado, we are going to jump right into this one here. And up first is none other than the Unmatched Collection. It is Series 11 Daniel Bryan, or Bryan Danielson, right? I still do that all the time. Just so many years of saying Daniel Bryan. It's like occasionally I get it right sometimes on the first shot. But here we go. We got Bryan Danielson here, and a great figure for a few reasons. One, I really do love the attire. It was something different. It's something new. The chains and stuff on there, I like that a lot. I also like the head scans. We got like the eye patch with two different styles of eye patch. That one crossing, well over his face. The other one kind of just like that single, almost like pirate style eye patch. So this one here, like I said, wanted to add the Bryan Danielsons to the collection. And of course, I have, I think, only one. It might be two. I'd have to double check. It really might only just be one, but I do have the Daniel Bryan, which was way, way back in the Mattel. It was a Build-A-Figure line, Build-A-Figure set. It was the one that came with the two tag titles, and that was quite some time ago. Actually, as a matter of fact, it was the Paul Heyman Build-A-Figure set. That's how long ago that was. I've customized that Bryan a little bit, took the penny tag titles that I think came with it, and replaced them with SmackDown WWE tag titles. I've never been a fan of the penny titles. I don't even know if I have a set in my collection, even still to this point. Eventually, I will get them, but either way, this, like I said, this Bryan Danielson here, very cool, a different look for him, and something that I wanted to add to the collection. Now, with that, we kind of do a little bit of the same here. We come back to Unmatched again. It is Series 5. And this again, Bryan Danielson, but this one a little bit different than the other. This is more of his, more of his well-known attire, his color scheme. When he first started in WWE with the NXT run, and not only just NXT, but when it was, more of a game show NXT. Bryan definitely had that like that maroon, that dark red, that look. So I like this a lot because I feel like it kind of pays tribute a little bit more to his, original, more so rookie days. And it's also, him as a modern, more updated figure. Like I said, we have that WWE Elite. I'm not even sure if I have a second one, but now we have these two from AEW. Not sure if I really need any more Daniel Bryans after this, or Bryan Danielsons, however you want to call them, however you want to name it. But it's definitely looking like we're getting to that point, like I say, when we start to hit that number in the collection where it's like, okay, how many more of these are we going to grab? How many more do we need? Of course, if something really cool comes out, if some like wild attire or something that I just can't live without comes out, I may grab it. But we do now have both of these Bryan Danielsons that I just showed from AEW. And like I said, we have that one from way, way back in the WWE time, his Mattel time. So I don't know. There might be a couple more that I still need to add to the list. But as of right now, I think we're doing pretty good. And up next, like I said, these are kind of people that like I have, but I don't have. Obviously, we have a Daniel Bryan in the WWE figures. We now have that Bryan Danielson. I already do have the Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. I have that 2-pack exclusive, ringside exclusive. I think it's even the variant. I'd have to double check. I think it might be the variant. But we did not have a Kill Switch. And I really do love the look of this. I mean, it's a very cool figure, very toyetic, very, very different. I love to see it, So here it is, Kill Switch in the black, the white, the silver. He is displayed on the package with that red mask. I'd like to get that as well. I think they did make a Target exclusive with him in the red. So I'd like to get that maybe at some point down the line, but very cool here to add this to the collection. And I think this is a, like I said, a super cool figure, very toyetic, and happy to add this to the collection with the rest of them. And even when we go to the back here, just showing this off really quick, we already have the Willow. We now have the Kill Switch here. I'm debating on getting the Swerve. I love his first figure that I have of him. I'm not really sure if I want to get this one. I think he also has 2 exclusives coming out. One was the Black Panther one. The other one was the Kobe Bryant tribute. I'd really like to get the Kobe Bryant one. I think that's a cool figure for sure. So I don't know if I'm going to grab that one. I might pass on that. But I do want to get that Christian. I definitely like to get Christian in that, out of ring attire, something different, a little bit, a little bit of a switch up. You could say a little kill switch up, if you will. But other than that, the Ricky Saints I've passed on multiple times. I have a couple Ricky Saints figures now, or Ricky Starks figures, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call them, right? Ricky Saints in WWE, Ricky Starks in AEW, but we do have his Walmart exclusive as well as the first AEW figure that they came out with of him. So I have those. Not really looking to grab maybe this one. That's just because, the WWE one is out and about, ready to be any day now. I'm sure we're going to get that update. We're going to get that Ricky Starks, Ricky Saints Elite. We're going to see it, hopefully sooner than later. And the Edge, the Adam Copeland there. I don't know. I might grab him. I like the attire that it's in, but we did just recently get his other AEW figure, the most recent prior to that one. So we will see how that goes. But this Kill Switch, very, very cool. Happy to add him to the collection. Up next, we got the man who has just been around for so long, and who knows how many more years we will get out of him. But if he is continuing to give us these great moments, I'm sure there will be plenty more to come. Who can I be talking about? It's none other than the man Y2J, Chris Jericho. And here he is in his Jerichohausen. And this is a great little exclusive. And pop this open so you guys can get a good look at him in there. And a very cool figure. Very, very cool figure. We already have the Danhausen exclusive, where he's got the cape as the door on the package. So I'm very excited to add this into the collection as well. Jericho is always been and definitely will remain one of my favorites. Grew up with Chris Jericho. It's crazy, like I said, to think that he is still going at it all the way up until this point, and God bless him. You know what I mean? I'm very, very happy for him and his career. I would love to see him finish his career in WWE. I would like to believe that to be the case. I guess we will see what happens, but very cool figure here. Jerichohausen. Like I said, we'll close that door back up in the front and give you the sides a little bit there. AEW, of course, branded everywhere, ringside exclusive. Branded on the back, I think, as well as the front. No, or is it just the back? It is just the back, huh? It is just the back. And we get that little top spot there so you can get a little light in there. Maybe make it a little bit more easy to display. But Jerichohausen, a cool ringside exclusive. And sticking with ringside exclusives and our last AEW figure for this video, we have none other than Timeless Toni Storm. And oh boy, is she ever that. Timeless Toni Storm, I'll tell you what, one of the greatest gimmicks, one of the greatest personas, I think, to ever exist. I will tell you what, if she is ever fortunate enough or, able to continue this long term and just stay with it, I mean, what a character, what a embracement of character. She has done such a fantastic job with this, and this figure here really encapsulates a lot of what has already been seen. As you can see on the front here, we got the AEW symbol where the Hollywood sign would be, essentially. And, of course, Timeless Toni Storm here. Very much a play on Marilyn Monroe. Timeless Toni Storm on the bottom there. And then we open this up from the side. This Velcro front that they seem to do with the AEW exclusives here. Try to bend this out for you a little bit. Didn't want to get too crazy with it. But we got the Toni Storm autograph with the kiss up there on the napkin. Obviously, it's all printed on. We get this film strip of pictures of her. Some great photos there. And then we get over to the figure. And the figure itself is all in black and white, or black and gray and white, however you want to say it. But black, gray, and white, the title as well, that black, gray, and white, more of a silver shine on it than the chrome. She's holding a shoe there. You got to watch out for the shoe. And I don't know if No, that's just a shoe. It's not the actual one that comes on. She is wearing boots in there. But a very, very cool figure. Like I said, a great set of head sculpts there, as you can see, and the shoe in her hand. A absolutely amazing figure, as well as a ringside exclusive. So I love this very much. Toni Storm, definitely one of the greats in the division currently. And as we turn to the side here, turn it around to the back, and we go off to the side over here again. You guys can get a good look at this packaging. And like I said, it is an amazing figure. Love this figure. Very excited to add that to the collection.